be able to make that comeback against the Vikings?
Well, we didn't play very well in the first half. We didn't feel like our tempo was very good. Kind of caught some bad breaks too. You know, we scored a touchdown, but we weren't set. You know, so that got called back, and then we drive down there and have a ball get tipped. You know, and picked off that. You know, otherwise I think is a completion and keeps the drive going. So I don't know. There was kind of some bad breaks, but also I don't think we just didn't play that well, and then came out in the second half and obviously started hitting on all cylinders, running the ball effectively, making some plays in the passing game, and just taking advantage of opportunities.
They do defensively. That has made them so good for these last few years.
Yeah, they're so consistent. They're really good with the scheme that they run. Mike Zimmer does a great job with those guys. They got great players too. You know, I mean, just across the board. You know, you got 7 or 8 Pro Bowlers on that defense. So obviously they're very talented. They play very well together. Just an extremely solid defense.
Address last year, or do you just kind of say we don't have to talk about what happened there? It's over?
No, we've already talked about it. This is not a revenge game. There's no, you know, listen, it's a different season. These are new teams. You know, even though there's a lot of similar personnel, it's a new season. It's a new team. It's a new mindset. You know, so listen, it's a very good opponent that we're playing on Sunday Night Football at their place. It's a tough environment. You know, tough place to play. We understand we're going to need our best game, our best execution to win.
Drew, you say it's not a revenge game. Is there such thing as a measuring stick team that you faced a couple years ago, a couple years in a row with the?
Well, I mean, listen, their aspirations going into this season were probably very similar to ours. You know, I mean, you could say that for a lot of teams, but I mean, especially, you know, a team that was in the NFC Championship game last year, like they were, and for us, a team that was, you know, in the divisional round, and obviously, you know, felt like we had a chance to go even further. So, yeah, high expectations. You know, you like to think that beyond this game, that both these teams have the chance to, you know, continue on and win a bunch of games this year, and, you know, might be fighting it out at another time too. You know, I mean, but that's just the nature of this thing. I mean, you know, every game counts for so much. But it's just one game, you know, so let's just go out and win one game.
You played in the stadium a couple times. Can crowd noise be an issue there, or a concern?
I mean, it's definitely a factor. I mean, just the environment, you know, it's loud, it's crazy, really at all times, you know, and, you know, they create the environment that, you know, we always talk about with the Superdome, you know, and the Who Dat Nation in our venue. So, yeah, they do a good job with that. It just makes you have to be really on point, you know, with your communication in and out of the huddle, getting set and just getting the ball snapped and making sure everybody's on the same page.
National people as well about that this whole week.
It doesn't matter. This is the only time I talk to the media, so I won't be answering anything about it after this. Listen, last year was last year. You know, we're glad that we're moving on to this year.